Hello, so today we are going to watch the results of my Evaluate Defense cav line. So this is Bramimon bonus week and I'm using him because I think he's not too bad in a cav line. And as you can see, I keep going with Flash Veronica and especially Selena as a test for the replacement of Brave Lyn. I told you this before. I wanted to see how she performs compared to Lyn, and so far I would say, and you will see also this week in the defense results, theoretically she should be better than Lyn against far save because of no follow-up and wind sweep, but otherwise I feel that Brave Lyn is definitely better than Selena, and most of the time I feel she's kind of a liability. But still, as a check against far save, I am going to keep her until we get a real answer countermeasure to those far save skills. And I really insist on having no follow-up wind sweep with flash because I feel having one of these only is not enough. The reason is that it's very easy, in my opinion, to just snipe Veronica from here and then place Brave Actor here or maybe here and job done. You kill the flash and this is over. But now you have to kill both the wind sweep no follow-up and the flash at the same time from two separate columns, two different columns. So this is definitely not easy to do it. And that's the reason. So let's see. So far we have two failures, only one which I consider as being really well played, that's this one. And Altina died for this one. Interesting. And Mikaya. So those two did absolutely everything. So the player waited for turn 2, which is not bad. Other players in the past tried to do this. I think most of the time they were unsuccessful, and I think the reason is because this time this player has a bolt tower, and the bolt tower helps a lot, and you will see why. So here, despite having the rally trap, 300 didn't dance. And now, of course, with a bolt tower, it's very easy to one-shot everything. And actually, the debuffs really hurt here. Probably from Mikaya with Yun's Whisper. She was close to destroy Sonia. Very close, but that's well done still. Quite risky, but that's okay. And then they trap Veronica. So I was thinking of a solution here to make really turn 1 impossible to avoid for the engagement is having as a front line instead of Bramimon another cavalry. My problem is that so far we have only two solutions. Is using ground orders, Triandra with Bramimon with Ruse skill and Rally. So Bramimon can use Ruse from two different columns, but it makes it kind of predictable. This system, I think, is predictable and less deceptive than my Rally Trap, even if it makes it completely impossible to wait for turn 2. Another solution, I think this is something that I am waiting for a while, a 7 units. Because with a 7 unit defense, it means that I can use 5 cavalries. So 4 cavalry front line and Lilina back line as a cavalry. So this one is probably, I think, a sacrifice kind of play. And I know this kind of infernal duo with duo Lyn and legendary Leif is very obnoxious. I was thinking about this for a while in Water Season because I know some people would do this. And again, this map opens, as you have seen earlier, the first column here is very easy for air to use reposition, to move duo Lyn forward and kill summon Mia and use the duo ability, refresh herself and kill another one. But I am thinking again, I am waiting for the 7 unit defense, because that way they cannot do it. I mean, third. So this one, again, I know this is possible to initiate with Lyn from left side, but like I said, I'm not worried because I'm waiting for a 7 unit to make this kind of play impossible, either with Leif plus duo Lyn or double duo Lyn. I have nothing to say about this replay, just watch. And that is the reason of my rematch. This is something that may happen eventually, I know, but like I said, I'm waiting for the 7 unit defense to make this kind of play impossible. So I think what happens here is because, I was thinking it's definitely curious to leave Era in the range of infantry skull and Edelgard taking the bait from Veronica, but I assume this is for Selena to protect Era from Selena using Edelgard, because Edelgard would take no damage from either Selena or Veronica. The fact is, if you bait Mia with Edelgard, there is a chance that Mia is dead. I think. I'm not sure. But I think the player didn't do this because he thinks there is a rally on Lilina, rallying Mia, and so Lilina will attack Edelgard if Edelgard baits directly summon Mia. But this is not exactly how this rally works, so this is what happened. So again, like I said, this in water season, this is the combination that I expect people to use. Because I always think for a while that if duo Lyn is obnoxious, this legendary Leif is no less dangerous. What duo Lyn can do, I think legendary Leif can do it almost just as well. He's definitely a very dangerous unit, bonus season or not. And of course he's also very good against Kevlar because he hits twice. That's an interesting Sylvia with a lot of resistance. This Shamir is very powerful and she's really fast. She's faster than Mia and she has Deadeye almost ready, so Mia obviously dies. And this is the kind of scenario I was talking about. People definitely use mages and you see sometimes Guinevere because Guinevere is kind of a broken unit. Effectiveness is exceedingly strong and ages pretty well with respect to the power creep. And the problem with Selena is that she's targeting resistance, so she's kind of useless against a very strong mage. And mages might eventually one-shot Selena, but someone like Lyn can hit really hard and survive probably better. What is interesting this week is that I expected to see more of these armor units with fast save. It's possible that some people didn't use fast save because they saw flash plus no follow up and wind sweep. Maybe that's why they didn't use it. I expected to see them more often. Or it could be another reason, of course. So this Micaiah is not just debuffed but also panicked. And she survived pretty well to Lyn-L. I think the reason is this. But yeah. Dagger is definitely effective during her bonus season, I think. I used mine during this week in light season a lot, and she survived well. I mean, yeah, you know what happens next. So apparently I learned that next week it will be the bonus week of Hell and not 300. So unfortunately I won't be using my Pathfinder Kevline because I was thinking about placing Dagger here because that will mean Veronica has 2 columns and Selena also has 2 columns for potential targets. And that's good because it means avoiding turn 1 engagement is even more difficult. And there's also Lyn-L with the same ready up trap. But yeah, I don't know if I will use a Kevline next week or if I want to try something different or keep going with Selena and see how she performs because I'm still unsure if I should keep Selena or not because she's kind of underwhelming, I think. She's not bad, but I expected more of her. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.